Oh, mic's already going dead. Okay, well, we'll see who's gonna join here. Maybe we'll give a second for people to join. Gonna try to get this mic figured out. Even if I can't get it figured out, I think we'll be fine. So, as many of you know, I've got a big decision to make. The fate of the league rests in my hands, you can say. Oh, I think somebody finally joined. Who was it? Drop your name in the chat. Yeah, this is only like my second time going live, so we'll see how this goes. I'm just gonna play around a little bit while people are joining. Oh, we got another one. All right, let's see here. Oh, there's Isaac right on. All right. So yeah, we'll do the QB doobies tonight at Ben too. All right, awesome. All right. And oh, we got a third one. All right, keep it active in the chat. Yeah, so I will say I kind of forgot to see who has voted yes on median. Oh, the goatee. Now I routine is shave every Sunday morning before church, and then we were camping this weekend, so routine got messed up, but we'll be shaving probably tonight or tomorrow. Thanks for noticing. But got some chocolate ice cream here. Can I change my camera? Oh, I can. There we go. My fake gaming setup. I'm not a gamer at all. Yeah, there we go. We got some chocolate peanut butter ice cream. Usually I go for the Haagen-Dazs, but lately when I've been getting Haagen-Dazs, it's just one big old chunk of peanut butter in the middle of the ice cream. Yes, late night pint. So this is the cheap Dollar General Clover Valley brand, and I gotta say, so far so good. With the Mountain Man look, yep. All right. Oh, we got 14 people. Do bots go on YouTube Live? I don't know. There's some people commenting who I don't know who they are, but hello, and welcome to the That's My Quarterback podcast. We don't have Joe here tonight. No BK to fill in, but I do have some awards to give out. Plenty of awards to give out. So yeah, stay tuned. It's gonna be fun. I don't know how long I should make everyone wait till my vote on the league median. Can everyone hear me okay? Isaac, how's the audio? Decent? I mean, it's not gonna be as Keith's audio, but give me at least like a rating out of 10. Audio's great. Okay, I love it. Hey, Oscar Martinez. What's up, Oscar? All right. What's up, man? All right. Dang, I spiked to like 24 viewers and I'm back down to 11. So, oh man, 10 out of 10 on the audio. I love it. All right. So for those of you new to the show, this is a show about fantasy football, specifically about fantasy football in the Madden Cursed League. If you don't know what league that is, it's going to be the most famous league ever by the time we're done with it. But for now, it's just a fantasy football league with some friends. It's Dynasty Fantasy Football, and we just like to talk about our teams, talk about fantasy football, and have some fun, tease each other. So, I'm not sure who all voted yes and no on the league median, but I do know that I have the deciding vote. I think BK and Joe were strongly pro median. If I remember what I was reading from the chat correctly, they might have even threatened to quit the league if the median does not go through. So yeah, I know what I'm choosing. I don't need to be swayed. I already know what my choice is going to be. Man, how long should I wait to reveal it? So I have, I'm gonna get the computer loaded up. So let me see, you know what? I didn't even put the tripod up. I was just leaning up against here. Oops. Try something else. Oh. Should have thought of this earlier. We're gonna make it work. Just go side view. Ooh. Almost got it. Ooh. A lot of stuff on this desk here. Okay, yeah, that's gonna work. All right. Now we're in business. Gotta pull up the computer here. I think I have 17 awards to give out. I'm gonna have to check. But we got a lot of awards. Thoughts on fellow Cowboy getting here? Oh man, the Fonzie curse might be real. I was gonna say, please, if you see, I'm opting out of injury updates for my team for the next 3 weeks. Please respect my privacy. It seems like everyone on my team has a groin or a hamstring or an ankle or a toe. I think that's what Ibuka's injury is. So we're not looking good as far as the injuries are concerned. Hopefully they're just, you know what they say, are you hurt or injured? Hopefully they're just hurt, not injured. So, yeah, I'm gonna keep the vibes positive on the injuries, especially for the homie Kyle. I actually just heard on PMT, John Gruden said some really good things about Manungai, so got me even more fired up about having him on my team. Trade offer's still good. All right, we got a little active chat. This is fun. All right, let's get this pulled up here. So I have whatever the number is of awards that I have. I think we'll just go random order, and I'll let the chat decide what order we go in. So once I get it pulled up, we'll go like 1 through 17. Whatever number I see is the one that I'll do, and we'll just hop around until we get through all of them. And maybe at some point I'll say what my vote is on the league media, and we'll see. I don't know when, but it's coming. Don't worry. I'm distracted. I need to find my email. Oh, by the way, my ice cream is melting. Now you guys can make fun of me how I eat. It's pretty good ice cream. I will say, there's certain ice creams, you pull them out of the freezer and they're like rock solid. If you're a beta, you got to put it in the microwave to let it melt a little bit, then scoop it. But no, this was ready to scoop right away. It's pretty good ice cream, not gonna lie. It's meerkat. These are meerkats. Good eye there, Isaac. Meerkats. I think this is from the San Diego Zoo. A cup that was commandeered from my mother-in-law, I believe. All right, man, we're getting real distracted here. Let's get that email open. That's where I got all my Kubi Doobie Award information here. Okay, here we go. All right, well, let's get started, shall we? My name is Kyle, co-host with usually with Big Joe or with Phil and BK on the That's My Quarterback podcast. And yeah, last year we did the QB Doobie Awards. It was fun. We had some good ones. Got 'em- I want to do it every single year. Um, and we're getting close to the season, so we gotta get these. We gotta do these sooner rather than later. And how many awards do we have? We have quite. I think we have 18 awards to give out. 18 awards to give out. So, without further ado, we do. Everyone in the league does go to sleep so early. I will say though, I was asleep pretty early last night, but I got some energy tonight, so we're gonna be staying up late. So give me a number, chat, 1 through 18. Give me a number. Let's get started. We'll give out the first QBDB award. And we don't really give anything out as far as a physical award. It's just, it's pride. You're doing this for pride. And if you win an award, you can feel good about it. Or you might feel bad about it depending on what the award is. But yeah. Anyone got a number? Anything but 5. Respect for Jane. 13. Okay. 13. 13, I think, is an unlucky number, but you know what? Let's do it. All right. Number 13, the QB Doobie Award for Party of the Year. All right, this should be a good one. All right, so the nominees for Party of the Year. How does one win an award? Good question. The awards were all created by me, and I decide who all the winners of the awards are. I don't think anyone really has it. Yeah, no. This time I created the awards and I gave out and I decided who the winners are. Some of them I honestly don't know if I have a winner chosen, so I might just choose it right on the spot. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, 13 was Party of the Year. So the nominees for Party of the Year, we have the 2025 Draft Party. 25 Draft Party was pretty fun. We had some good trivia. Who could forget Fonzie not choosing himself as the inaugural champ. Obviously, there was Ben's deep hit. Was it deep hit or tri-tip Ben? I think it was deep hit, and the back broke. That might be referenced multiple times in these awards. So I know Ben's active in the chat. I'm pretty sure it was deep hit. So I'm gonna go with that. But correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah. So that was a great time. It still was really good food, even though it was last minute. Yeah, it had that's right. The tri-tip was still great. Food was great. Trivia was great. Draft was great. Everything was great. Next nominee was let's go with Isaac's Diaper Party. We're putting Isaac's Diaper Party on the Party of the Year nominee list. Diaper Party was great. Highlight that I have down from the Isaac's Diaper Party was Jeff on the golf simi. That was terrifying. Jeff almost killed everyone at least once in Ben's garage. So that was a great party. I think Isaac got a lot of diapers, so that was good. Another nominee, we're going to go Kyle's 30th birthday party. That was a great one. Almost everybody, I think, was there from the league. Maybe not almost everybody, but we were pretty close. Great time. There were some fireworks shot off. That was not something that I was prepared for, but that was fun. Also, thank you, Joe, for the buzz balls. I think that really was a key in making that party great. And yeah, that was a great one. I think those are easy top 3. I also put BK's kids party with all the blow up obstacle courses. It looked fun, just from seeing pictures of it. And I also put BK's Super Bowl party and Kyle's Super Bowl party. I don't think I said this, but I was planning on inviting everyone to my house for Super Bowl party in the league, and then like very soon before, right before I was gonna do it, BK invited everyone to a Super Bowl party at his house. So I was like, well, I guess, I guess I just, I guess we'll just hold off on that. But so, so we had rivaling Super Bowl parties. I don't know if BK knew that. I think Jeff knew that. Jeff was invited to both for sure. I think everyone. Well, I don't know. I can't remember who I invited after that, but 2027 Super Bowl draft party at my house, boys. You heard it here first. All right, BK beat you to it this time. All right. So without further ado, man, this is a tough one. I haven't chose this one. 23rd, the party of the year for the 2025-2026 season. We're going to go with Kyle's 30th birthday party. Yes, it was a great party. Thank you guys. Everyone else made it great. It's when you get older, yeah, I think you're a little bit of, I'm not going to say a loser, but I mean, I don't celebrate every birthday, but hey, 30 is a nice round number. I feel like you got to celebrate it. I think I've said it. In 10 years, I'll have another big birthday party, and it should be a great time. But yeah, thank you everyone for making my birthday party special. And yeah, let's go. Who's got another number? We got 1 through 18 without 13. Somebody throw another number here. Anybody. 30th was lit. Yes, thank you, Ben. It was lit. If anyone's still listening, throw out a number. If not, I'll pick one in a few seconds here. Let's see. What would be a good one? Oh, Oscar said, let's go Niners. Oh, 12. All right. 12. Chef of the year. All right. A lot of people have been posting their foods that they've been grilling. I'm mostly one guy, but some other people have thrown some stuff out there and been complimented or roasted for it. So, Chef of the Year. We're going to go nominees. We have BK. BK says he makes the best smash burgers. I don't know if we've seen these smash burgers. I've never tried one, but he said he makes the best smash burgers. We'll go with another nominee. We have Fonzie. Fonzie's he's shown us in the past his new grill. He's always asking for seasoning tips from Jeff. I know that. Oh, and him and Joe both were in the chili cook-off too. And I think Joe did better than Fonzie. I think I remember him talking smack about that. So Fonzie might not win Chef of the Year. But next up we have Ben. Sorry, Ben, this was a troll nominee because I put here in the notes the deep pit bag broke. Sorry about that. Chef Jeff. The most notorious chef in the group, always posting delicious looking foods. And I'm going to go with myself also as a nominee. I was roasted for grilling non-all beef hot dogs on my really dirty grill. The grill has been cleaned since, don't worry. And I don't usually ever do non-all beef hot dogs. I don't know why I had them that day. I'm gonna blame it on the wife, but yeah, we're usually doing all beef. We'll do 7 next. The grill has seen some things. This one, drum roll, Chef of the Year. We're gonna go with Chef Jeff. Everything he makes looks good. He needs to lose and get last place so we can all eat his food. Yeah. I wish I got to eat his food more often. My ice cream is melting. I'm doing too much talking. All right. I've seen some. Yes, obvious choice. Clear winner. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Ben. All right. 7. We're going to do 7 next. I saw some people asking for 7. So, 7 is... There's only 2 nominees for this award. This will be a fun one. This award is for New Dad of the Year. A lot of dads in this league. But two gentlemen in this league became new dads in this last year. One is Isaac, the other is Fonzie. I believe Isaac is, it's Quinn Walker, QB, great initials, elite initials, you might say. And we have Fonzie with, I believe it is Ella Chavez, beautiful little girl. So what I meant to do with this one, because I think it's just impossible to choose between these adorable little babies, was I was going to flip a coin. Can I find a coin is the question. Let's see if I have a coin in sight. Might have to flip something else. Let's see here. I don't know, chat. You guys got an idea? If I can't find a coin, I don't want to have to leave the room here. Anybody got an idea? Flip the meerkat cup. Oh man, you know what? It still has lots of water in it. I don't really know how that's gonna work. Like, it's what side it's gonna land on. Oh, you know what? Here, I have a Bible. I have a Bible right here. We're gonna go to the Bible. Okay, so I think this is what we'll do. I think we'll just start flipping pages of the Bible, and then whichever one I land on, even or odd. So Isaac, do you want to be even or odd? Let me know. So if odd or even wins, then you, sir, win New Dad of the Year. But if the other one wins, Fonzie wins New Dad of the Year. This is a major award. Okay, so Isaac's gonna take even. Okay, we're gonna flip right now. Okay, there's a lot of pages in this Bible. This is a MacArthur Study Bible, very nice Bible. Let's see how many pages there are. Let's see here. 1949 numbered pages in this Bible. I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to start flipping through it. If it lands on even, Isaac, you are New Dad of the Year. If it lands on odd, Fonzie, congratulations, you are New Dad of the Year. All right, let's get to it. Close my eyes and start flipping. Maybe I'll read a verse too from the page I land on. Eyes are closed. We're flipping. Okay. All right. I've got my page. Let me just say we're in the book of Mark. We're at the very beginning of the book of Mark. It's giving us an outline of the book. I do see a number. You know, I might have rigged this. Let me see. I think I rigged this. Yeah, I'm an idiot. All the even numbered pages are on the left, and all the odd numbered pages are on the right. Oh wow. Okay. Well. Okay. We're gonna call an audible here. We're gonna call an audible. So I think what we're gonna have to do instead is chapter. What chapter of the Bible? That was a great comment, Isaac. Oh man, the church debate surrounding the marathon. Ben's marathon, that was a classic one. Church is happening right now, that's a fact. All right. So we're gonna pivot here. I'm gonna do the same thing, but it's gonna be whatever chapter. If we end up in an even or odd chapter, so same thing. Even, Isaac wins. Odd, Fonzie wins. All right, here we go. Eyes are closed. We're flipping, or we're gonna stop early. Okay, we're gonna go with, let's go with the last chapter on this page will be the winner. Okay, the last chapter on this page, Psalm 21. That means Psalm 21. That means Fonzie. Congratulations, Fonzie. You are new dad of the year. Oh, Oscar, thanks for joining. I appreciate you, man. Dang, 3:30 a.m. What a man. All right. Good night, Oscar. Thank you for joining. Appreciate it. But yes, Fonzie, Idelfonso Jr. Chavez, not Idelfonso Chavez Jr. You are new dad of the year. Congratulations. You're a great dad. You have a cute daughter. Keep it going. Good job. All right, so we're three awards in. We got plenty to go. Let's see, we did 7. Anyone else throw a number out? Throw a number out if you got one. If not, I'll choose one here in a sec. Let's see here. We got some pretty good awards. You know what? Let's just do. Oh, okay. Number 1. I was about to choose one, but we'll do number 1. All right, number 1. Oh, this is gonna be a fun one. Number 1, we have Miser of the Year. If you've never heard the name Miser, that's because it's BK's last name. His street name, or his full government name, is Kevin Miser. We like to call him BK. But yeah, we're gonna choose who the Miser of the Year is. So the nominees for Miser of the Year. First nominee is BK, aka Kevin, K-Kev. Obviously, father of the family. We're gonna go. Nominee number 2 is Mrs. Country. This is Carly Miser. Congratulations, you've been nominated to be Miser of the Year. Fun fact about Carly, she was the top female clay pigeon shooter at a clay shoot they went to recently. So, BK, you better stay straight because this girl knows how to shoot. Yeah, I wouldn't want to get on her bad side. Let's see. Nominee number 3 is May Miser. This is the oldest daughter of Kevin and Carly. And May, in the last year, she did break her hand, 4 fingers on her hand to be exact. But she's tough. She got through the recovery. Her hand is stronger than it was before, is what I've heard. And yeah, she's a stud. Nominee number 4 is going to be Maxton Miser. Noticing a trend here with the M names. Maxton Miser, she is the middle daughter. So as you know, being the middle child, it comes with its own challenges. But she did just not too long ago have a princess birthday party, and a real life Rapunzel came to the party. So that's pretty exciting. If Maxton, you're nominated. And the final nominee for Miser of the Year, we have Millie Miser. Millie Miser, baby of the family. She probably should have won part of the year. I agree with that. As we all know, the youngest child always gets the most love from mom and dad and always gets whatever they want. Yeah, so maybe she'll just win this award too. She's got a lot going for her. She recently went, for her birthday, she went to a golden retriever farm. And I mean, who doesn't love a golden retriever farm? By the way, how do we feel about people just calling golden retrievers Goldens? I don't know, man. I mean, seems a little pretentious to me. It's golden retriever. Just call it a golden retriever. Like, oh, my golden this, my golden that. Like, okay, we get it. All right, so a little tangent there. Sorry. Yeah, so a lot of big names on this list. Um, it's gonna be tough to choose. Um, but for Miser of the Year, we're gonna have to give the award to Mrs. Country, Carly Miser. Congratulations, Carly! You are the Miser of the Year. Uh, yeah, so BK won like half a championship on his shared team with Zach. But who was the woman behind all of that? That was Carly. Uh, Not only that, she was the top female clay pigeon shooter at the clay shoot. She's a champion too. Can't discount her for that just because there's two champions in the family. Um, but yeah, overall, it just seemed like she was the clear choice as Miser of the Year, and she might be in another award later in this show. So stay tuned. Carly Miser, you're a real one. Uh, and yes, I think she might even listen to the show sometimes. So yeah, shout out Carly. All right, next QB Doobie Award. Somebody shoot her number. You know what? We're gonna go with number 14. We're going 14. Okay, number 14. Butte of the Year. So for those who remember, uh, Fonzie spent 100 fab on Keishon Butte, I believe, after week 1 of the NFL season. And I think he proceeded to drop him the following week. Um, and in my power rankings, I kept him in the Butte tier the whole year. I think every power ranking I've made since then, he's been in the Butte tier, um, I believe. So, there's actually only one nominee for Butte of the Year, and that is Fonzie. So, congratulations, Fonzie. You are Butte of the Year. Uh, yeah, who does Keishon Butte, what team is Keishon Butte even on right now? I couldn't tell you. For some reason, I want to say it's Ben's team. Is it your team, Ben? Um, but Butte of the Year is Fonzie. So Fonzie just racked up his second QB Doobie. That's right. Fonzie is racking them up. Second QB Doobie already, and we've only gone through like 5 or 6. Uh, so, anyone got a number? Which one should we do next? Butte of the Year goes to Fonzie. Man, I really thought BK was gonna win Miser of the Year, but Carly, she's a powerhouse. I don't know what you're gonna do. Um, oh, here we go. Before number 11, Matt Liner. Okay, we'll do number 11, Ben, and then we're gonna do number 2 because I have a feeling someone in this chat might win that one. So we'll have to announce that one before they go to bed. Number 11. Oh, and this question. This question was created a few weeks ago. Is it still relevant? I guess so, because this gentleman was still in the league, and I think he still gets to win an award. He was still in the league for most of the year, but we have AI of the Year. So the nominees for AI of the Year, number 1 is Grok. Obviously, Grok is the one that you use when you're on X. We have ChatGPT. ChatGPT, I think I've used the most. I've used Grok a little bit, but ChatGPT, I don't know, for whatever reason, is the one that I think of when I think of AIs. And I know people in the league have made pretty funny things on ChatGPT. Next one is Claude. Gotta be honest, I'm not even sure I know where you go to use Claude. But when I Googled what the AIs are, he came up. Gemini, I believe that's Google AI. We have Copilot, I believe that's Microsoft AI. Claude's the GOAT. What is Claude part of? It's been, so let us know. I don't even know. I mean, once you say it, I'm sure I'll be like, oh yeah. But yeah, I've heard Claude is pretty good from the AI guys out there. And then last but not least, we have Leighton, Leighton, As we all know, this is Leighton from our league, who people forget. People forget. He finished second place the first 2 seasons. No one has more top 2 finishes in this league than Leighton. But also, he's no longer in the league. Crazy. Wild. So, AI of the year. Without further ado, this is going to make me sad, but AI of the year goes to Leighton. Congratulations, Leighton. You're not even in the league anymore, and you're still in awards, buddy. Thank you for your service. We appreciate the time that you spent with us. We hope you're doing good. We'll miss you. Gone but never forgotten, RIP. But you'll always be the Season 2 QB Doobie winner for AI of the year. You have a special place in our hearts, Leighton. All right. Moving on to our next award. We have leading the league in brother-in-laws. Okay. So the nominees for this one. And there's a clear favorite for this one. I mean, I don't even know if I need to read nominees. I mean, most people, I think, in the league probably have at least one brother-in-law. Obviously, BK and Zach are a team of brother-in-laws. So maybe they can be nominees, but I don't know. But let's take a look at the most elite person at having brother-in-laws. And that, typhoid A, I don't know what that is. And that is one Mr. Ben Coyle. Correct me if I'm forgetting one. I've got on the list, we've got Chad, Isaac, Noah, and soon to be Johnny/Freddy. So, I mean, I think that counts as 2 because you have Johnny and then you have his alter ego, Freddy. So that's basically 5 brother-in-laws. That's a whole basketball team of brother-in-laws. I don't think anyone can get close to that. I only have one brother-in-law myself. So without further ado, we're going to call it Ben Coyle. Congratulations. You just won a QB Doobie for leading the league in brother-in-laws. Congratulations, Ben. Well done. Well done. All right. By the way, just some real stand-up brother-in-laws. I mean, great guys. Great guys. You did a good job. All right, well, let's move on. That was just a cruise to victory for Ben on that one. All right, let's see. Anyone got a number? Anyone got a number? All right. I think we'll do. Ooh, this one's kind of relevant because I saw BK starting to make some beef in the chat regarding cheaters and the New England Patriots. So yeah, we'll go with Cheater of the Year. Cheater of the Year. And by the way, I can't remember what the awards that I did last year were, but I think this year we just have 18 brand new awards. I don't know if I did. You know what? There might be 1 or 2 repeats. Maybe 3, but Cheater of the Year. And some are calling this award the Tom Brady Award or the New England Patriots Award or the Mike Vrabel Award. I'm workshopping it. You can call it any 3 of those names. They all are pretty fitting for the award. But yeah, Cheater of the Year, aka the Tom Brady Award, aka the New England Patriots Award, aka the Mike Vrabel Award. So nominees are Keith, pretending to be good at trivia but looking up all the answers, and for potentially being dishonest about saying there was never any beef between him and BK, and that he only ever left the chat for dramatic effect, not because he was triggered. So yeah, that's a lot to unpack there, but we made some assumptions, and Keith made some claims when he was on the show that went against what our assumptions were. We'll have to have BK on in the future to to hear what he has to say to what Keith said, but that'll be in the future. So yeah, that's a big nominee right there is Keith. The next nominee, by the way, Keith, star, New England Patriots fan. How fitting. Next nominee for Cheater of the Year. Guess who it is? Another Patriots fan. Joe, for getting his roster up to, I believe it was 27 at one point. He had 27 players on his roster. Now, was this cheating? That's the big debate. Or did he just find a loophole? As you guys know, it was a 20-man roster. He figured out a loophole to where if he traded one of his players for 8 of Fonzie's players, then he could just be chilling with 27 guys on his roster until he was forced to drop them at the beginning of the season. So you got to hand it to him. It was a good strategy, especially for him since his bench is a little bit weak. But Bill Belichick will be proud. He definitely found a loophole in the rules and exploited it. And Kamish came down hard on him. And maybe on the next episode we'll dig more into this, and I'll give my 2 cents on it. And obviously, I'm sure Joe will have a lot more to say about it on air. But for now, we're just gonna have him here as a nominee for Cheater of the Year for getting his roster up to 27 players. I like that comment, Isaac. All right. And next nominee for Cheater of the Year. This is actually one of my favorite awards now that I'm remembering the ones that I put on here. Next nominee for Cheater of the Year, we have Mike for calling an egregious amount of fouls during the basketball game. Mike, I kind of had to put that one. I feel like I had to put that one on for Joe. I mean, I will say Mike did call the most fouls during the basketball game. It probably wasn't close. Was he actually getting fouled? There's a good chance that he was. I don't think I was right there to see every single one, but it was a physical game. I think a lot of people were getting fouled. And that brings me to my next nominee for Cheater of the Year, and that would be Team Joe for fouling Mike an egregious amount of times during the basketball game. So whatever side you land on the Mike versus Team Joe fouling debate. Maybe you think Team Joe was just hacking Mike on purpose and cheating. Maybe Mike was calling all these fouls when he shouldn't have called them. But either way, the game is over. Team Joe did win. Yeah, and the winner for Cheater of the Year, and I think it's clearly between the two Patriots fans, between Keith and Joe. Drum roll. You know what? There was definitely a foul on most possessions. We're gonna give Cheater of the Year to Keith Starr. Keith, I gotta say, there was a time I did believe you a little bit that you were just a trivia savant, but you were lying the whole time, and you were cheating. You were looking up the answers on Google and acting like you knew what the answers were. You're a cheater, buddy. You're a cheater. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It runs in your blood. That's probably why you became a Patriots fan, because you knew that's who you were. And we'll find out. We'll find out in the future if there were other things that you were being dishonest about. But yeah, for now, congratulations for winning Cheater of the Year, Keith. Well done. All right. Give me a number, boys. Give me a number. Let's see, what do we got here? I guess we still got some good ones left, boys. 15. Thank you, Ben. Oh, 15. Sorry, 15 was Cheater of the Year. We're going to need, maybe we'll go 16. We'll go one up. All right. Okay, yeah, this goes hand in hand with, because we talked a little bit about this in the last award. 16 is Beef of the Year. This one you guys knew about because I think I put it in the chat asking for what the other beefs should be. But no one really thought of any other great ones. I will nominate the beef between Isaac and Joe, the Shafter Wasco week beef. That was a good beef. That was a funny beef. We had obviously Joe putting up signs with Isaac's face on the general, and then we had Isaac firing back by leaving a review on Joe's Google page, I believe it was, and there was a picture of Joe. I don't know, I can't remember what it was. I think he was like dressed as a tiger or like some sort of tiger outfit that he was wearing. So that was a good beef. That was the funniest beef of the year for sure. Also, another nominee for beef of the year. Which, okay, this was another one. It's controversial whether it was true or not apparently now, but we're gonna go Keith versus BK with the Red River Rivalry Smack Talk. Someone just rang my door, but I don't know who's at my door. Chat, is somebody? Are one of you guys at my door? But yeah, Keith versus BK, the Red River Rivalry Smack Talk in the chat. That was a fun day. Both those guys were going at each other. Apparently it was all fake though, but I don't know. I don't know about that. I think it was real. Another nominee for Beef of the Year, Joe and Fonzie. When Fonzie stole Malachi Fields from Joe during the draft. Apparently Joe says that he was going to draft him, and Fonzie acted like he didn't care about him. Yeah, I don't know what's going on out there. Maybe it's grocery delivery at 10:33. I don't know. But Joe claims that Fonzie just took him because he was gonna pick him. I think then Fonzie ends up just trading him back to Joe for Reggie Virgil, and I don't know, maybe another late pick or something. But yeah, that was something. I feel like it was more of a one-sided beef. Joe was just really going hard at Fonzie to give him Malachi Fields back. Eventually, he got him back. So yeah, that was more of just Joe bullying Fonzie, I think. I mean, that's like he does. Poor Fonzie. Fonzie, next time, don't give in. Don't give in. Don't give him Malachi Fields like that easily. If he tries to do the same thing next year. And also a nominee for Beef of the Year is Fonzie versus Julie. Fonzie making it twice on here. Julie is the lady that says Fonzie makes questionable decisions. Hey, Julie, listen, Julie, if you're listening right now, my boy Fonzie, he's the inaugural champ of this league, okay? All right. So if you're going to say he makes questionable decisions, he made the decisions that turned him into a champion. All right, Julie? See, Fonzie? Don't say I never look out for you, buddy. I love you. All right, so Beef of the Year. Drum roll. You know what? I'm deciding this one in my head right now. I think it's the Keith and BK Smack Talk, but you know what? No, we're gonna give it to Isaac and Joe. Isaac and Joe. That was a fun beef. Good stuff. No one went as far as they did with the beef. As far as Joe spent good money making those signs, I'm sure, and spent some time driving around. I mean, he's already driving around doing pools, so it kind of works out on his route probably to set those signs up. But definitely, effort was put in by both of these gentlemen. And it was just a classic beef. It was a classic beef. Classic beef. All right, good job, boys. Beef of the Year, Isaac and Joe. And I mean, how can you not say Shafter Wasco is beef of the year every year? So, all right. So let's see. We got some more awards. Anyone else got? We're 49 minutes in, 10:36. You know, we don't have maybe we'll speed it up a little bit here. Anyone got a number? Yeah, that was a good beef. That's true. That's true, Ben. I think it made the league closer. I think there have been moments like that has made everyone closer, and that was a big moment. All right, number 3. This is a good one. Number 3. This is a fun one. This is WAG of the Year. WAG being an acronym for wives and girlfriends. So this could be fun. I have narrowed it down to 4 nominees for WAG of the Year. So if your wife or significant other did not make it as a finalist, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe she just needs to listen more to the pod. Maybe you just need to help her learn ball. Or maybe just let us know that your wife does know ball, and that she rides and dies with you and your Madden Cursed team. But these ladies, we know ride and die with the Madden Cursed League, at least to an extent. So, no, Madison Beer is not a nominee for WAG of the Year. First nominee, we're going to go with Haley Coyle. Haley Coyle was present at both the March Madness basketball game and at the Turkey Bowl. There's only 2 women that can boast that they were present at both of these huge events for the league. The second one, my wife, Brittany Milwee, is also a nominee for WAG of the Year. Thank you, ladies, for being present to watching your husbands lay their heart on the line for Team Isaac and Team Joe. Yeah, they were there. They were there supporting us the whole time. They definitely were on pins and needles the whole time, watching the game as closely as they could. Basically, could have had pom-poms cheering us on out there if we would have given them to them. But we do have some other nominees. So I guess you don't have to go to these games to be nominated. Also, my wife does allow for the podcast to be recorded at her house, and the draft party was also hosted at our house. So big props to Bernie Milwee. We also have nominated is Mrs. Country, aka Carly Miser. Carly, we know that she is somewhat aware of the pod. Maybe she listens with her husband. We've heard from her before. She did give the double birds to the group chat on her birthday when she was golfing with BK. That was quite something. And yeah, from what I've heard, she is aware of the Madden Cursed League. I think she's a fan of the league. I will say that's a big deal, because I don't know about my wife. Yes, she was there at both the games. Would I say she's a fan of the league? Maybe. But I think Carly Miser, confirmed fan of the Madden Cursed League. Maybe. I think so. I wish BK was here to confirm whether or not that's the truth. But from what I've seen, I think that might be a truth. And also we have Elena Chavez. This is wife of Fonzie, and Fonzie did say, I think during the interview, that his wife does watch/listen to the podcast with him. So that's a really big deal. I mean, Elena Chavez might lead the league in minutes of That's My Quarterback listened to for all the WAGs in the league. And if that's the case, that's huge. I mean, if I had some more concrete statistics on some of these women and, their listening habits to TMQB or, maybe how many questions they ask their husband about their fantasy football team, or maybe how few times maybe how many few times they got upset at their husband for engaging in fantasy football in the Madden Cursed League. If we can somehow compile these numbers, it would make this award so much easier to give a champion, to give to pick the winner of this award. But I don't know if we'll ever truly know a lot of those numbers. So without further ado, let's give out a winner. And we're going to give this one to, we're going to give it to Carly Miser. Carly Miser, a.k.a. Mrs. Country. Wow. Oh, that's 2 wins for Mrs. Country. I don't know how she did it, but somehow, some way, she walked into the QB Awards and she went home with 2, not 1, but 2 wins. Huge night for Mrs. Country. Maybe on the next show we can get a reaction from Mrs. Country, or maybe she can at least give us write a letter that BK can read live on the show. Would love to hear how she feels about being a 2-time winner on this year's QB Doobie Awards. So yeah, congratulations to Carly Miser. I don't know how she did it, but she did. Next up, let's do some simple ones here. We're gonna go overachiever and underachiever. So we'll start off with overachiever. Man, my ice cream really turned into soup. Should I just drink it? Yeah, too good to waste. All right. Overachiever. The nominations for overachiever, and this is strictly people that did better than we thought that they were going to do in the fantasy football season. So we have Ben Coyle. Obviously, Ben went from last place to being a playoff team, winning a playoff game even. His team was very formidable. Definitely, I think he was the guy who was spoken about the most of having an improved team, being much better than the last season. Number 2, we're going to go with Fonzie. Fonzie for overachiever. Obviously, being the inaugural champ, you'd think that he might hold himself to higher expectations than 5th place, but yeah, he squeaked it out. He did get 5th place, and I did have to apologize to him for that. But Fonzie, I thought you were going to end up in the bottom 4. You got the 8th seed, and you turned it into 5th place. Congrats on that. You overachieved. Next, for overachiever, we have BK and Zach. Obviously, they were the champs. I don't know if anyone predicted at the beginning of the year that the boys would take home the title. They might have even been, I could be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, but they might have even been in the bottom 4 in one of the previous 2 seasons. So obviously to go from there to a championship, big turnaround for the boys. And I also have Brent on here just because he didn't get last. And I thought for sure he was getting last. So, overachiever. We're going to go with Ben Coyle. Congratulations, Ben. You're going to win the award for overachiever. I think it's a chalky pick, but I think it's the right pick. Coming from last place, having to do the punishment, run the half marathon, and then being a team to reckon with all year, making the playoffs, winning a playoff game. I mean, for a second, some people were saying maybe worst to first. So congratulations, Ben. Great comeback season. Let's move on to underachiever. I also have 4 nominees for underachiever. The first nominee, we're going to go with Leighton. Leighton, as I said earlier in the show, 2 second place finishes in the first 2 years of the league. And this year, he did not finish second place. He finished in the bottom 4. Mike was a powerhouse. 2 years ago, he was the number 1 seed in the whole league. Then he was upset by Brent Starr in the first round. Who could forget? Probably the biggest upset in league history. Mike did have some injury bad luck, and he did acquire a lot of picks. But his team, he squeaked into the playoffs, didn't win a playoff game. I think if you're Mike, you probably feel like you weren't doing much anyway. You kind of just had some bad luck, and you chalk it up to that. But either way, being that he was the number 1 seed and fell down to, I think he was like 7th at the end of the regular season. Definitely a fall off there. I think he underachieved into what he would have expected himself to do after that number 1 seed season. We also have the commish, Mr. Jeff Rogers, on the underachiever list. I think in the first 2 seasons, Jeff had one of the best teams, like top 4 each year, and not so much this year. I believe he did stay out of the bottom 4. I believe that was Steven and Keith and Brent and Leighton, but he squeaked into the playoffs. He was not a team that was taken seriously in the playoffs. He had an early exit, and he might have made a move or two that hurt his team definitely for that season. We'll see how it turns out in the future. I have a feeling he might be regretting a trade or two that he made for a while. But hey, you never know. But for sure, he regrets it for now. And then also underachiever, we do have Keith. Keith also had a very formidable team the first 2 seasons, and then in season 3, he got a little. I feel like he got a little crazy with the trades in the off season between seasons 2 and 3. I know we talked about that on the last episode with him, and he did end up finishing in last place. So definitely an underachieving season for Mr. Keith Starr. So without further ado, this is a tough one. I feel like it's between Jeff and Mike. Underachiever award goes to Jeff. Jeff, I'm sorry. I expected more out of you. You had been a really strong team the first 2 years, a force to reckon with, and I think unfortunately, and I thought we were going to see the same from you. Unfortunately, you fell off. I think it's just you, me, Kyle right now, Isaac. Yeah, I think so. For a while, we had some people. I don't know who they were, but Jeff, congratulations for winning the award for underachiever. But I'm also sorry that you ended up winning. Maybe this year you'll fleece somebody and you'll just get right back to the top. All right. Let's see. We got how many we have left? Commissioner of the Year. That's another fun one. Could Jeff get back-to-back QB Doobie awards? Commissioner of the Year nominees. We have Jeff. Jeff is the commissioner of the Madden Cursed League, the league that this podcast is about. We also have Mike. I have Mike on here because I'm also in a league that Mike is the commissioner of. Also have Joe on here because he's also the commissioner of a league that I am part of. I also have myself as a nominee on this list. I also have a league that a lot of people it's almost everyone from the Madden Cursed League now. By the way, Zach, if you're listening, I got 15 guys. I need a 16th if you want to join. Isaac, are you already in the league? I don't think you are. Isaac, you want to be in the league? I think maybe you said you already had too many leagues, but I do need a 16th if anyone knows someone out there. Be happy to have you in Kyle's 16-team league. And last but not least, we have Keith. Keith is also a commissioner of a league. I'm not in that league. But, I have a feeling there's going to be another commissioner type award that Keith might win. Commissioner of the Year is, well, let's give it to Jeff. As for all the flack we give him, I think, and he was the underachiever. He just won the underachiever award. Let's lift his spirits. Jeff, Commissioner of the Year, thank you for all that you do. I know it was a tough start. I know that we gave you a hard time for some of the decisions that you made early on. And, I stand by the hard time that you were given. You kind of sucked at the beginning. You made some really bad decisions. I think you're turning this ship around, though. And, you've made a great league. How much credit of that can be given to you is up for debate. But I'm going to give you some credit here, and I'm going to name you Commissioner of the Year, Jeff. Thank you for all that you do. And that brings us to our next. Yes, $25 buy-in, Isaac. 16 teams, and 4 teams make the playoffs. We're not changing that. Sorry, Joe. It is what it is. That brings us to our next nomination, our next award. We just named Jeff Commissioner of the Year. Our next award is for Shadow Commissioner of the Year. The nominees for Shadow Commissioner of the Year. There's only one nominee, and that is Keith Starr. Congratulations, Keith Starr, for winning Shadow Commissioner of the Year. It has been alleged that Jeff is just a puppet and that Keith is really the one pulling the strings. I gotta say, there are times where this seems like it could be true. I wish Joe were here right now. He might have some more to say on that. But we're just going to leave it at that. And we're going to congratulate Keith for winning Shadow Commissioner of the Year. Congratulations, Keith. It's enough said. All right. Okay. What do we got? What do we got left? We got a few. All right. We're an hour and 10 minutes in. Let's get this thing finished up. Oh, by the way, will I be voting yes on the league median? Let's finish this award show. let's go with we'll try to go a little bit quicker here. I know I'm going slow. Uh, Darling of the year. This is a darling player, somebody that a person in this league loves. Uh, for some reason, just loves them more than everyone else, or they just get talked about a lot for whatever reason. Not because of necessarily their how great they're doing on the field, but just someone who is a darling. And let me give this nominee, and you'll understand what this award means. The first nominee for Darling of the Year, Joe Mixon. You know what? I didn't even put Joe Mixon in this category, but Joe Mixon has beat. I should have made the Joe Mixon award. Maybe next year we'll have the Joe Mixon award. But Darling of the Year, number one, we're gonna go with a very recent darling, and that is Reggie Virgil. Uh, Reggie Virgil is a guy that no one had ever heard of. Yes, I think Isaac knew where this was going. Uh, Fonzie infamously trades Malachi Fields back to Joe and for a pick and drafts and Reggie Virgil with that pick, I believe is what happened. No one had ever heard of the guy. Um, and yeah, we were stoked for his first preseason game, and he did catch a few passes. So Reggie Virgil, first nominee for Darling of the Year. Second nominee for Darling of the Year. He hasn't been talked about a lot recently, but he definitely was last summer, and that is Jaden Blue. Jaden Blue is one of the backup running backs on the Dallas Cowboys. I don't think he saw the field at all the whole season. Um, but hey, maybe that changes this year. I guess we'll have to see what their running back room looks like behind Javonte Williams. But there was a lot of talk about Jaden Blue last year and how high of a pick he would be. I think he ended up being a high second rounder. So it looks like so far he might be a little bit of a bust, but he was definitely a guy that we had fun talking about for a while there. Another darling, and specifically a darling of one. I mean, obviously Reggie Virgil is a darling, mostly of Fonzie. I think he's kind of become a league darling, but this one is Keith's darling, and that is Blake Corum. Keith has made some big time claims about Blake Corum as far as how he feels he is going to be as a running back this year. I think has said that he believes Corum is going to basically usurp Kyron Williams as the lead back in LA, and that he's got, I can't remember what it was. I think they said he's got top 20 running back is what he's thinking, a top 20 running back season from Corum. So he's definitely a darling. And we'll go with my darling, which is Cam Scatterbo. For some reason, just a lot of Scatterbo hate, especially coming from Joe and Fonzie. I'm not gonna say why I think they might hate the guy, but a lot of hate coming from those guys. Obviously, Scatterbo did have a pretty bad injury last year. He's been recovering from it. It's almost like Joe and Fonzie just want him to get hurt again, and I mean, it's just not cool. I mean, you don't see the rest of us cheering for injuries, but yeah, they're just like, oh yeah, Scatterbo is, his ankle or his knee or whatever is just it's not strong. This and that. He can't even outrun a baby hippo or whatever. But Cam Scatterbo is my darling, and I believe in him. I think that he's gonna stay healthy this year, and he's gonna have a good season. And even if he doesn't, I still love him. So Joe Mixon, I guess I could have had Joe Mixon, but Joe Mixon's in his own category. Um, and I love that Joe Mixon is now he stands for something. Who's the debate of who your Joe Mixon is a great debate. So we'll probably talk more about that on the next episode of TMQB. And I'll answer that in a second. Darling of the year, I think we got to give it to the most recent darling. Reggie Virgil's going to win Darling of the Year. Good old Reggie. Who can forget when he caught 3 passes for 30-something yards in the Hall of Fame game and almost won Fonzie's bet versus BK. What a moment for Reggie. I didn't even see his stats from week 2. I'm gonna have to go and check those. But who's your Joe Mixon? Yes, great. That is a great debate. But Reggie Virgil, congratulations. You are the darling of the year. Late. I know it was late in the year, but we're still going to give it to Reggie. Isaac said, Joe and Fonzie racist. So I didn't say it. That was Isaac. When was my last shower beer? Have not had one since the Newport trip. And by the way, I will still post the picture I said I would post if that post gets another like. Someone's gonna have to go way back and like it, but I still will. Offer's still out there. I think it got 6 likes. I said 7 likes, and I'll post it. So yeah, if someone wants to go back and do that, then go for it. Okay, so Darling of the Year has been given out. Next award, we're gonna go Enigma of the Year. So obviously Enigma is like, it's something that's kind of mysterious, right? Like there's some questions about him. It's like we won't, like, who is this guy really, And I think there's a few. I'm gonna say there's a few league members that I'm gonna nominate for Enigma of the Year, just because maybe they're not obviously they have more activity in the chat than a Leighton, but definitely more participation in league events and whatnot. But still, it seems like there's a little mystery behind these guys. So we're gonna go with Brent. Brent is nominated for Enigma of the Year. He chimes in the chat a little bit here and there. His brother says he's single and ready to mingle. He did not get last. He has never gotten last in these first 3 years. I don't think he gets last again this year. So I'm going to nominate Brent Starr for Enigma of the Year. Also nominated for Enigma of the Year, we'll go with Steven Hebert. Maybe not an enigma to me. I know Steven pretty well. But also not super active in the chat. But what we do know about Steven, he was maybe the key to the Turkey Bowl and March Madness championships that were won by Team Joe. Some have made the claims that some have made this claim. I think this claim might be true. I think he's maybe the most underrated out of those 2 games. I think without Steven, Team Joe, I don't know if I would say that Team Joe is going to lose those games, but maybe. It definitely could have changed the outcome. Huge contributor in both games. Also, he has bad luck with first-round running backs. That's something notable about Steven. Jonathan Brooks, Caleb Johnson. But he went back to the well this year. I think he took Jonah Coleman first round. So maybe Jonah can be the answer for Steven. And, we did make a trade. He did make the Lamar Jackson trade with me. So now he's got Lamar and Kyron Williams on his team. Maybe things are looking up for his fantasy team. And he can stay away from another block of cheese. And last but not least, nominee for Enigma of the Year, we have Zach. Zach came out of nowhere to win the Turkey Bowl MVP. Big miss for me not doing a snake draft session up, Steven. Yep, that was a big miss. Also, secret mastermind behind the championship that him and BK just won. Um, yeah, I think this one's pretty clear. I think Enigma of the Year goes to Zach. Zach, very mildly active in the chat. Sometimes he does chime in when he feels strongly about something. Um, but yeah, I don't think anyone saw Zach winning the Turkey Bowl MVP, playing the way that he did. He was a complete animal on the field, offensively and defensively. But yeah, he just showed up. He won the Turkey Bowl. He went home, and then proceeded to win a fantasy championship. While BK did all the press tours and got his face on the camera, and we did have Zach on the show as well after he won. But there is something mysterious about Zach. He's just, he's the general manager that's sitting up in the booth, and you don't know what he looks like, but he just wins. So Zach, congratulations for winning Enigma of the Year. Also, thank you, Zach, for giving me some inside information on the Miser family. All right. We only have one or two awards left. Let me see if I got through all of these. Thank you, Ben and Isaac, for staying with me through this whole live. I don't know how the lives are supposed to save to your page, and then should just be rewatchable for everybody else. But this is my first time doing it, so hopefully it all goes well. Yeah, so we did Miser of the Year. That was Carly Miser. Leading the league in brother-in-laws was Ben. Wag of the Year, Carly Miser again. Overachiever was Ben. Yeah, so Ben, 2 Gooby Doobies. Man, a lot of people taking home a couple pieces of hardware. Not actually hardware, but you know what I mean. Underachiever was Jeff. New Dad of the Year, Fonzie. Commissioner of the Year, Jeff. Shadow Commissioner of the Year, Keith. AI of the Year was Leighton. Chef of the Year, Chef Jeff. Oh, so that's, man, Jeff. Oh man, Jeff got 3 awards. Wow. Maybe I should have spread the wealth a little bit. Maybe I should have given Mike Underachiever, but hey, I didn't. So Jeff, 3 QB Doobies for Jeff. Wow. Okay. Party of the Year, Kyle's 30th birthday party. Bootay of the Year, of course, was Mr. Fonzie. Cheater of the Year, Keith. Beef of the Year, Isaac and Joe. Darling of the Year, Reggie Virgil. Enigma of the Year, Zach. So yeah, that's kind of a recap. Oh, we do have one more category, and that one is Podcast of the Year. And let's read the nominees. Nominee number 1 is the Fast 40 podcast. Fast 40 podcast was just created in this last year by one Mr. Keith Starr, also a member of this league. I don't know what happened to the Fast 40 podcast. I listened to all the episodes. I thought it got better as it went on. I think the audio is elite. I think that the little sounds and effects are fun. But where has the Fast 40 podcast gone? I don't know. I wonder if it'll return this year or during the season. No one knows. But Fast 40 podcast, you have been nominated. I don't know if we should nominate any outside of the league podcasts. I don't think so. So we're gonna go also and the other podcast that has been nominated for podcast of the year is That's My Quarterback. That's My Quarterback has had a great year. We've been consistently putting on shows. It's in the off season. We've done it a little bit less, but hey, what do you expect? Without football going on, there's just not as much to talk about. But yeah, we've done a lot. We've had some new guys on the show. Obviously, we had Jeff on. Yeah, that one we missed missed most of the interview. We had the champs on. Who else did we have on? We had Keith on recently. So yeah, we're getting everyone's getting on the show. One of these days we'll get everybody on the show. I know we still got a few people. We still got quite a few people to go, but everyone's gonna get on the show eventually. The podcast has kept rolling. Even when Joe's had to miss, we've had BK fill in. We've had some great times. We reached 50. We reached 50 subscribers on YouTube. That's why I'm able to go live right now. So that's pretty cool. So the winner for podcast of the year. By the way, last year, That's My Quarterback won this award. And this year, they're going to win it again. The That's My Quarterback podcast is the winner for this year's Podcast of the Year award. Thank you for everyone who voted for us. It truly is an honor to be the back-to-back winner of Podcast of the Year. All I got to say is, couldn't do it without our great listeners. We appreciate everyone who listens. We're just getting started. It's 2 years, couple years in. As long as this league goes, I think that I think this podcast will continue to go. I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. I think Joe's gonna be back. If Joe needs more time, we're gonna get BK on here. This podcast will continue on. We will continue to dominate the Madden Cursed League when it comes to podcasting. Fast 40, if you want, hit us with your best shot, but good luck, because this show is rolling and we're going to keep it rolling. All right. And if you did listen, we're almost an hour and a half in, and and by the way, just congratulations to everyone who did win a QB Doobie award. If you didn't win an award, I don't know what to tell you, but just try to do better, be more notable in some way or another, and maybe next year you will find yourself winning an award. But thank you to everyone who is part of this league, and I'm looking forward to another great season. I feel like this is kind of like a good ending, a good cap to end last year. I know we already have some preseason for this year, but this is like officially the ending of the previous season. And last but not least, before I sign off, League Median, your boys got the final say on if it's going to go through or not. Earlier in the year, I voted yes for League Median, and my vote now, I have thought about it, and my vote is that yes, let's do it. Let's try the League Median. I think it'll be fun. I'm sticking with my vote of yes, let's do the League Median. Obviously, if it doesn't go well, maybe Kamesh will change it after 1 year. But I think the League Median is going to make this fun. It's a little extra twist. And I'm all for that. Being that I'm in, I don't know, last year I was in 5 or 6 fantasy leagues, I believe. It's fun. Variety is fun. So if we can get some, if we can get some different things, Man, I'm starting to ramble here. Not know what I'm saying. 11-16. That's probably why. But I think it's an exciting twist that will definitely add something. And if we think it's stupid, then we'll get rid of it. But league median, I vote yes for league median, and I think you should too. But either way, we're 90 minutes in, over and out. We'll see you next time on the That's My Quarterback podcast. Thanks for staying up, guys.